Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Welcome to all of you. This is the Jfsc School Dance Cricket Championship. And already the first boundary has been scored. Tucked away into the vacant short fine leg region is the power play. So 6 overs of field restrictions for the bowler. Vishal, there's a man at long on and a deep mid wicket. It's very well played. Good camera work as well. Great way to open your account here. 5 without loss. Wasim Lashkari at the non-striker's end, who is now on strike, getting off the mark of the very first ball. Aggressive batter, good medium pacer as well. Josefa at the non-striker's end. That's a much better length. Ball coming back in at the last minute. That's the angle that a left arm medium pacer can create. The one that always jacks back in after pitching. Backed offside field, mid off covers, extra cover, point, backward point, and a short third man. 6 on the offside. Apologies, 5 on the offside, 4 on the leg. Short fine, square leg inside the circle, deep mid wicket, long on the boundary. Keeper right up to the stumps. Will force the batter to stay stuck in the crease. Cannot step out, cannot charge down, but he can play those strokes this time, trying to drive the ball into the offside. Will be a dot ball here. The first over of this match, the Jbcn Avengers taking on the Jns Supremos. Pratik Chitalia, the captain of the Supremos, winning the toss, electing to field first on this pitch. It's a good wicket to bat on. You can see that there's a tinge of grass from the camera angle up there, but I'll just tell you that the grass is just to scare the batters. Honestly, it's a belter of a pitch to bat on. Good shot down the ground, looking for a quick single, but he's been denied. Straight to the man at mid-off. Going to be a dot ball here. Last ball of the over. Wasim. That boundary has been a little silent. Well, until now. Look at that cracking shot over extra cover. Almost taking out the guy at the back. That boundary is short ball. Waited for it, and look at that shot. Well, outstanding cricket here. Oh, look at that cracking shot at the first over. It's 9 without loss. So at the end of the first over, it's been a prolific start here. 9 without loss, the Jbcn Avengers. Aditya is going to be bowling from the far end. Josefa crunched into the offside. There is a man in the deep. Well fielded. That was a very good looking stroke. Rocking onto the back foot, Josefa. There's a reason why these two are opening the batting, Josefa and Wasim. They bat very well in tandem. And Wasim is the aggressor. Josefa is the one who maneuvers the ball into the gaps time and again. However, this is a crucial game for both these sides. Jns Supremos need to get a hold of this power play. Outside off stump, that should be a wide. Slightly wide outside off stump. Going to be extras. It's very difficult for a bowler to bowl in the first 6 because of the field restrictions. You're only allowed to have 2 fielders on the boundary. And for Aditya, the field that he's set, he's got a man at deep extra cover. And a deep third man, the 2 on the boundary for Aditya. Here he goes again. Wasim. A bit up into the offside.
Well fielded, Pratik Chitalia. He's like a fox in the outfield. Can't get away from him. But a good batting side, the Jbcn Avengers. They've also got players like Ribu Das Gupta in them, who's not opened the innings, but very good whenever he comes out to bat. For the Avengers, I've seen a history of their cricket. They don't mind batting first as well, as long as they get the chance. A good delivery outside off. That's a much better length from Aditya. Tall bowler gets that ball to shape away from the right hander. The Fatima School cricket ground is an outstanding setup by Jfsc. They've ensured that the ground is maintained at all times throughout the year. Once the season begins till the last match of the season, right up till May, you'll see cricket being played all through the day. Aditya, that's upish, that's in the air. One bounce, two bounces, and towards the fence for four. Another cracking shot by Wasim. Let's have a look at that again. Was slightly wide outside off stump. There was a man at deep extra cover and a deep third man. That's upish, but Wasim that's in the air. Abilities. One bounce, clear the infield. Found the gap to perfection. Very good boundary. 15 for none. Small discussion going on between the bowler and his teammate here, Aditya. He's being given some words of wisdom by his teammates because it's extremely crucial to not leak runs in the first 6 overs. The power play can take the game completely away from you. Aditya is a very good bowler. Can he get the back of Wasim? Oh, but shots like that are going to be crushing the confidence of the bowler. A good delivery by Aditya, but an even better stroke probably came off the toe end of the bat. Hence, it did not go all the way for four. But he leaned into the drive. Did Wasim. Was only dealing in fours until now. 17 without loss. Jbcn Avengers are coached by Deepak Shetty, the left arm spinner. Oh, trying to go across the line. That's a good ball again. That'll be the end of the over. Good over by the 8 runs of it. It's 17 without loss after 2. Start of the next over. Well bowled, Vishal. That's an outstanding line. Just look at the length as well. Outside off stump, slightly back of a length, and Josefa trying to poke at it. It's going to be a dot ball here. Good start to this third over of the game. Goes down the ground. Takes the bottom of the bat. And that's gone all the way for four. Very, very good stroke. Laid over the head of the bowler. Goes down the ground. First boundary for Josefa. Takes the bottom. Not a bad ball, but a very, very good stroke here. Good delivery. Very good delivery. Just a bit slower through the air and played cautiously by Josefa. Back of a length that's been punched into the offside, wanting a single, both the batters. A huge mix up for a fraction of a second, but they cross over for one. 22 without loss. This time it's tucked away into the onside. That's a good stroke by Wasim again, playing under the eye line. Something that you would love to see. Elegance in his stroke play. At the same time, he's destructive, Wasim. However, just talking about the bowler here, Vishal. He's bowling really well this over, just 6 runs of it. Boundary in it, but he's kept it tight so far. Can he finish the over well? It's gone high in the air. How well has he hit it? Oh, well enough. That's the first six of this game. What a strike that from Muzefa. Just look at that again. Wow. It's gone high. And the bowler knew it. His reaction straight away was, how well has he hit? Disappointed one. Clearing the boundary with quite ease. 3 overs, 29 without loss. So to start the third over, there's a change in bowling. Varun is into the attack. Another talented cricketer, Varun. Seen him play for the Supremos in the past as well. But talking about class at the other end, playing across the line, it was a risky stroke, but high risk, high reward here for Wasim Lashkaria. Look at that. Very good ball, good release point as well. Picked it up really well. He knew that short fine leg and square leg were inside the circle. Talking about class at the other end. 4 runs. Oh, it's Simon Sapesh. Again, it's in the gap. And that's back-to-back fours. Varun slightly unlucky there. Ball was in the air, felt like it would carry to the man at point, but it kept on going over his head. And that's four. Oh, it's Simon Sapesh. Again, it's in the gap. That's back. This time a bit uppish towards mid-off. Has gone through the legs of the fielder there. He will cross over for one. Varun is a very thinking cricketer. Whenever he comes to bowl, he always tries to trouble the batter. Exactly what he did there. Wasim trying to push for the ball, the bottom hand coming into play. 38 without loss. Huzaifa. Oh, that's well bowled. It's a very good delivery. Manan Gandhi behind the stumps, the wicket keeper. Dr. Manan. Couple of balls to go in this over. Oh, that's well bowled again. Cuts it towards the backward point region. Another dot ball. That's the length and line that he's found finally, Varun. That's exactly where he needs to bowl. Last ball of the over. 38 without loss. Shot. Cut away into the gap. One run taken, end of the over. 4 gone. It's 39 without loss. Pritesh into the attack. First ball. Oh, what a strike that is down the ground. Is that gone all the way? We'll wait for the umpire's call. That was extremely well hit. Waiting for the umpire's indication. Umpire RP into the attack. First ball. Oh, what's he going to indicate? Well, I think it just might have bounced before the ropes. No, it's not. It's a maximum. Another brilliant stroke down the ground. Going all the way for 6. Presenting the full face of the bat, Huzaifa. We thought that Wasim is the talisman, but Huzaifa, quite the artist himself. Extremely good stroke down the ground, mid-off inside the circle. That's a much better delivery. Just holding onto the pitch, gripping a little bit of the turf, cuts the ball towards the backward point. It's going to be a dot ball here. Huzaifa and Wasim batting really well in tandem. Long on the boundary. And there's a sweeper on the offside as well. Deep extra cover. Power play can sometimes be so cruel to the bowlers. That one kept slightly low, skidding through the surface. Much better length here by Pritesh. There he goes again. Tossed up. Oh, that's a leading edge. It's gone high in the air. Will this be caught? Difficult chance. Running backwards. Pratik Chitalia. Outstanding catch. Running backwards. You always feel that the fielder is under some bit of pressure, but that was just top draw stuff. The first wicket down. Let's see that again. The pressure of a couple of dot balls taking the better of the batter here. The air, will this be Huzaifa? Look at the eyes on the ball. Look at the technique there. Backwards. Young kids watching this. It's exactly how you
catch.
complete a catch. Well done,
Running
Pratik.
backwards. Feel.
New batter in is Ribu Das Gupta. Highly rated cricketer this time. Well bowled. Oh, slight misfield. Yes, no situation, but a good early call by Ribu. Trying to play down the ground. Played towards the bowler. Last ball remaining. Goes inside out. It's a bit uppish. But in the gap. Well, for a fraction of a second, I'm sure that Ribu must have had his heart in his mouth. 5 gone. It's 46 for 1. Last over of the power play, and I think it's going to be Aditya to bowl this final over. Aditya. Outside off stump that's been punched towards mid off. They're looking for a quick single. Slight fumble will allow them to cross over. Wasim Lashkaria plays so many tournaments across Mumbai. Here he goes again. And there goes Wasim. What a hit. The 50 comes up for the Avengers. That's a tremendous shot down the ground. Just look at that. Outside off stump. Not a bad delivery once again. And there goes. He's done nothing wrong. Unfortunately, he's up against a super striker. Wasim gets 4. Yeah. Aditya, outside off stump, takes the inside edge, goes into the onside, straight towards square leg. Good running between the wickets. Ribu was so quick to cross over for one. It's the last over of the power play. The Fatima cricket ground is a high scoring venue. We've seen scores over 180. The only thing that can kind of restrict the batters is if they play some false strokes. That's a much better length. Well bowled, Aditya. Played with the full face of the bat here by Ribu. And the best part about Ribu is he never tries to convert the good balls into a hit. He'll wait for his strengths. He'll wait for the ball to be pitched up or short. That's exactly when he pounces on the loose deliveries. Sign of a skilled batter. Another very well bowled delivery, presenting the full face of the bat in no hurry whatsoever. Although it's the last over of the power play, he knows that there's a bigger job at hand. Last ball of the over. Played with soft hands, looking for a single straight towards cover. Run out chance at the striker's end. Oh, the throw was a bit wavered by Pratik. End of the sixth over, the power play comes to an end. It's 53 for 1 after 6. End of the power play, the field restrictions are lifted, but this time it's into the gap. Does it have the legs to go all the way? Not quite well fielded. Really well fielded. Good footwork there on the boundary. Certainly eligible for the School Lads Football League as well. Getting a couple of runs. Good batting by Rebu. Pritesh will continue. Oh, that one spun sharply. Just look at the turn there. Ooh, well kept by Manan. See that again. Gripping into the surface, and these are first signs of trouble for the batters. 56 the score. Outside off, punched into the gap. Will be a single. Having a look at the field restrictions now that are lifted. There's long on, long off, deep mid wicket, deep extra cover, and a deep backward square leg as well. 5 fielders on the boundary. Short fine leg, short third man covers and point are inside the circle. That's outside off stump. Another play and a miss. Very well bowled by Pritesh. .57 for 1. Tossed up. Oh, that was a close call. Did that come off the outside edge? Not too sure about that, but was another dot ball here. Been a good over so far. They're kind of putting the pressure on the opponents. 29 of 18 for Wasim. Couple of balls in this over still to go. In a tidy over. Single and a wide, that's all. Oh, that That's another fantastic delivery. Just look at that delivery again. Quicker through the air. Completely beats Wasim on that occasion. And mind you, Wasim is a good cutter of the ball, the way he plays the cut shot. Last ball. That's another dot ball. So a tremendous over. Just 2 runs of it. 57 for 1. So new introduction into the attack. It's Rohit. First ball down the ground towards long off for a single. Over number 8 has begun. 10 overs from one end and 10 overs from the other. That's the way to go at Jfsc School Dads Cricket Championship at Fatima Cricket Ground. Here goes Rohit. Oh, leading edge. Wasim was so lucky. Trying to flick the ball into the leg side. Took a leading edge, went towards backward point. Does get a single. Much better length here. Played towards cover. In the last couple of overs, the Supremos have bowled really well. They've kept things tight. They've bowled in the right channels, and there's nothing much that the batters can do about it. 59 for 1. Score of 160 should be a par score on this pitch, knowing there's some help for spinners. Drives it into the gap. Well, they should push for 2. Wasim has called for 2. Great running between the wickets. Fantastic running. Both are very, very quick. Lightning quick. As soon as the ball passed the man at covers, the call was for 2. Comfortably crossing over. "61 for 1. This time down the leg side, that's going to be a wide. Well, he's very fortunate that the Rebu didn't get any bat on it, else it would have perished over short fine leg. Very strong on the onside as well. Jns Supremos winning the toss, electing to field first. Crucial match for both the sides. Need to win this one. On the up, in the gap. It'll go for 4. Certainly go for 4. He's not in control of the stroke to win this. Look at that. Away from the body. The up, away from point. And all the way for 4. He'll go for 4. Last ball of the over. Well played into the offside, looking for a quick single. They'll need to hurry, and they've crossed over. Good running by both the batters. End of the over. It's 67 for 1 after 8. They would just punch it down the ground for a quick single. On strike is Wasim now. 68 for 1. Ninth over in progression. Smart batting here in the middle overs. Need to just take the game forward. Keep taking away with those runs. It'll be very important to not lose wickets here. Tucked away into the onside this time. There's no one at mid wicket. Are they going to run two? Oh, they've called for two, but they'll have to settle for one. That's a good call by Wasim. Could have been a close call at the non-strikers end had there been a second on offer. $70 for 1. Coming round the wicket now, changing the angle a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how he bowls from this angle. Good delivery played into the offside towards backward point for a quick run. Yep, that's a single. We'll have a drinks break at the end of 10 overs, so it's going to be crucial to see how they shape up leading to the drinks break. Oh, what a delivery! A peach of a delivery that. Let's see that again. Drinks break. One of the best balls of the day so far. Round the wicket, ball gripping in just over the stumps. Oof. It's very fortunate to have survived leading edge. Will be a single. So a top over, just 5 runs from Varun in it. 72 for 1 after 9. Oh, it's a good delivery. Slightly outside of wide indicated by the umpire. Well, very close to the tram line. Pritesh bowling his third over. I mean, the lone bowler who's taken a wicket so far, just the one wicket falling. Ribu. 17 of 17. Oh, and again, this time down the leg side. There's nothing wrong with the ball. I think the turn is kind of taking the bowler as well by surprise. 74 for 1. Quicker delivery, flatter trajectory, really well bowled, dot ball. $74 for 1. Avengers got off to a flying start, but since then it's been a little difficult to get those boundaries in the middle overs. Another single into the leg side. Need to keep the scoreboard ticking, need to get those odd boundaries time and again to ensure that created enough pressure on the fielders, on the bowlers, on the captain of the Jns Supremos, Pratik. Pratik must be happy with this. The way the Avengers started, it felt like they'd comfortably cross 85-90 in the power play. Well held back by the bowlers. Full toss outside off stump. And that's what I was talking about, the intent. Very well played over cover point. A low full toss that was converted into a boundary then. You'll see that again. Great toss outside off stump. Good hands on it. And that's what I was... Batting on 36 here, Wasim. Mere 24 deliveries. That's all that he's taken to get going. Leaning into the drive, that's well fielded at backward point. But the batters will cross over for a quick single. Good dive by the man at backward point. Wasn't able to prevent a single. 80 runs on board. Good 10 overs, I'd say. Decent 10 overs for the Avengers. Could have been better, having kept the power play in mind, but that's what the School Lads Cricket Championship is all about. Fierce competition. Again, trying to cut the ball towards backward point this time. Well fielded. Fielder charging in, anticipating where the ball was supposed to be hit. 80 for 1. Last ball of the over. We'll have drinks on field after this one delivery. Tucked away into the onside. Ribu will keep strike. 81 for 1 after 10 overs. And a quick drinks break on field.
Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance. to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1.
Full face of the bat. What a way to start the 11th over here. $85 for 1. That's a much better delivery. Well played into the offside, looking for a quick single, and they'll get it. 11th over in progression, need to keep the scoreboard ticking. Ones converted into twos, and dots converted into ones here. $86 for 1. The Jbcn Avengers. Doing a fantastic job. It's a loud shout. That's a very good shout, and the finger goes up, playing across the line. I guess one shot too many for Wasim. It was a loud appeal, and Romit and his perseverance has paid off, as he's got the breakthrough that the Supremos are looking for. Let's just have a look at that again. Playing across the line, Wasim. His foot was completely in the center. Finger went up. Goes up. Across the Good innings by Wasim comes to an end. Not too many. Two down for 86. Alright, then 86 for 2 the score. Roman has got the breakthrough. Ajay is the new batter in. Now, will Ajay be able to adapt to the conditions of the pitch? There is slight bit of help for the slower bowlers, the ones who spin the ball. First ball down the leg side starts off with a wide. 87 for 2. Just the 11th over. Good score to build on here. 87 for 2. Ajay uses his feet. First ball punches it down the ground for a single. Man oozing with confidence, Ajay. Never couple of balls remaining in this over. 88 for 2. 88 for 2. Well, what a strike that was. I was so excited I forgot to turn the mic on. Brilliant hit for 6 runs. Over the head of the bowler, all the way. Ribu. He's all class. That shot was one of the best shots of the evening. 94 for 2. Last ball of the over. Goes down the ground. Straight to the man this time. End of the 11th over. Scores 95 for 2 after 11. Tucked away into the onside this time. Varun into his third over. Oh, they are wanting a second, but he'll have to settle for one here. 98 for 2. Ribu batting on 32 runs. Suddenly just changed the whole demeanor of his innings, Ribu. Just the way he attacked the ball was phenomenal this time. Outside off stump played with soft hands into the offside for another single. Good cricket all around. Dabbing the ball into the gaps, trying to rotate the strike here. Not taking any sort of risks, Ribu. Knows that the team needs him to bat long. Ajay goes across the line towards deep mid wicket once again. Important juncture in the game, the middle overs leading up to the 15th. You need to keep the scoreboard up. You need to keep the singles on at all times, get those odd boundaries as well. At the same time, you need to ensure that you scored enough for your lower order batters to contribute. Another single into the offside, just tapping it away towards the cover region. 100 comes up, 101 the score exactly for the loss of 2 wickets. Back to the bowler. Oh, just falling short. Did that carry? Not too sure about that. 12 gone. It's 101 for 2 after 12. Ribu. Oh, he goes down the ground. He did it well. Hits it really well. All the way for 6. He's just started off. There's still plenty of action coming your way. New bowler Rahul. Welcome to the crease with a huge maximum. Just having a look at the field. There's a packed offside field. There's a man at covers, extra cover. Point, backward point, and the shot third man needs to bowl outside off stump to Ribu. Goes across the line this time. Trying the first one out. Is he going to come back for 2? No, he's not. Just one. Just one run. Scoreboard keeps ticking on with 1s and 2s. 108 for 2. Ajay is back on strike. Yet to clear the boundary once in this game. An outside off stump wide called by the umpire. Extremely wide on that occasion. Oh, look at the bounce there. Extra bounce off the turf. Just kicking in off good length there. Well bowled. Quick word between the batters here. That's good to see Ribu, taking the lead in this situation. He's well set. He's batting confidently. Wants his teammate to do well as well. So I think batting in tandem is going to be extremely crucial in such a situation. Goes upish. It's in the gap. Will it go all the way? That's well fielded. Really well fielded. They'll come back for 2. Ribu's lost his bat, but he's completed a couple of runs there. Hit back to the bowler, or almost back into his own follow through. They do get a single here. Score moving out slowly, steadily. Thirteen gone, 112 for 2. Pritesh, outside off stump, starts off with a wide into his final over, is he? Yes, he is. 3 overs, 1 for 21 now with that extra. Off the back foot, that's been crunched into the offside. Oh, that's a slight misfield. They'll come back for two. Yes, they will. That's brilliant running between the wickets. Realizing the situation, there was a misfield. Ribu and Ajay, quick between the wickets, both of them. Need to keep notching up and piling up those runs here. Scores already past 115 now. Good delivery, but what a hit! What a strike that is, all the way for six. One of the biggest hits of the night. Look at that shot. Off the screws, bang!
Delivery,
All the
but
way for
what a
6
hit.
runs. First of the innings for Ajay, and hopefully first of many for the Jbcn Avengers fans. Again, trying to play a similar sort of a stroke, this one even better by Pritesh. Wider outside off stump, and the pitch is slightly slowing down as the game has progressed. It's not going to be easy to clear the boundaries at will here. Ajay needs to bat long in this innings. His role is very crucial. Oh, that was the outside edge. Was the outside edge. Stumping chances. Well, everything was possible on that one. Manan Gandhi's dropped it. Pritesh could have had another wicket for himself. And this time he's trying to paddle the ball into the leg side. That's another dot ball. Great comeback here from Pritesh. 6 and then 2 dot balls. In fact, 3 dot balls. Oh, that's gone high in the air. Fielder under it. Difficult opportunity. But he's completed the catch. What a catch on the boundary. Extraordinary stuff here. LK. End of the over with a huge wicket. Ajay. He's been dismissed. 121 for 3. Oh, that's gone high in the air. Fielder under it. Difficult opportunity. Start off a new over. Vishal outside off stump. Rivu batting on 41. Abhimanyu is the new batter in, but it's going to take his time to settle into the innings. Not easy to going wicketless in the power play to suddenly losing 3 wickets now. Oh, inside edge. But there's an appeal here. I was very, very close. I'm not too sure what happened there. But from what I know, there was a loud appeal. And Ribu survives here. Could have been wicket number 4. 121 for 3. Vishal. Good ball outside off stump. That's been cut away into the gap. Does it have the legs to go all the way for 4? Yes, it does. Just elegantly opening the face of the bat here, Ribu. Look at that again. Under the eyes. Very well played. 4 runs. 125 for 3. Still 33 balls remaining in the innings. Again the outsider, this time to the other part or short third man. A misfield as well. That's going to be 4 more. 2 boundaries in 2 balls. This one would be pinching and hurting the bowler so bad. 2 good deliveries have gone for 4, opening the face of the bat intentionally. And a slight misfield there by the fielder at short third, costing them 4 runs. Moves to 49 now. One shy of a brilliant, magnificent half century is Ribu. Ribu goes down the ground and he gets to 50 in style. What a way to get to a 50 here. Bat goes up, confidence goes up, the umpire's hands go up for 6. 135 for 3. Look at that shot again. Outstanding hitting here. Clinical stroke play. Wow. Last ball of the over. 135 for 3. Outside edge once again. There is a man this time in the deep. So no damage done. Further damage. Expensive over this. 136 for the loss of 3 wickets after 15. Played into the offside for another single here. The field set for Varun is covers, point, shot third, and a shot fine. Deep extra cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, and a deep backward square leg. 5 on the boundary. Ribu Das Gupta already crossed his 50, batting on 57. Looked pretty confident since he's come into bat, and now he's looked rather pretty comfortable. That's fair to say. And look at that shot down the ground he goes. That's going to be another maximum over the head of the bowler, over the side screen, comfortably piling up those runs. Exquisite hitting. Very well played down the ground all the way. Oh, this time the quicker delivery. Not sure if Ribu got bat on it, but it was excellently well bowled by Varun. He saw him dance down the track, bowled it wider, bowled it quicker, flatter. Gonna be a dot ball. Again, into the offside, straight to the bowler, and they'll run over. Good running. Very, very good running. End of the over. 145 for 3 at the end of 16 overs. Oh, it takes the outside edge and it'll race away towards the fence for 4. Was a good delivery outside off. You can see it's a thick edge. Difficult for the keeper. It was actually a wider delivery. No chance for Manan behind the stumps as it goes towards the fence for 4. Good stroke play here by Ribu. That edge certainly shows that how lucky he is today. How he's logged it into the leg side. What a hit that is. Getting under the ball. 1 bounce 4 says the umpire. 150 comes up. Just look at that again. Was a Yorker length. Converted into a full toss. Another brilliant stroke for 4. Again, it's been tucked away into the leg side. That's going to be another boundary. Well, this is quite remarkable batting here. Runs are coming in heaps and bundles for the Jbcn Avengers. They're not looking back one bit. Ribu Das Gupta. I've seen so many innings across the dad circuit. This one is right up there with one of the best ones. With the kind of strokes, the kind of control he's had in the innings. 157 for 3. Played on the up towards cover. Just one, but already the damage is done. Aditya bowling well throughout the day. Unfortunately, in this over, he's been taken to the cleaners. First the outside edge, then the sweep stroke, and then the flick down the leg side. Good shot by Abhimanyu using his feet towards cover. Pratik Chitaria will cut it off. Score is 159 now. Last ball remaining in the over. or trying to play across the line. Ribu complete play and a miss. End of 17, 159 for 3. Romit. Oh, it's gone high in the air. This will take some catching. Will anyone be able to get to the ball? I don't think so. It was always a difficult chance, frankly. Went high in the air. Catch it was the cry, but the ball falling well short of the man at long on. That's down the leg side. Will be a wide again. So they've been giving a lot of extras here. The Jns Supremos, a good side otherwise, but today certainly not been their day. We talk about the scarcity of wickets, the leakage of runs here. Pratik Chitalia, a lot to think of in this game for them. Good delivery. That's exactly where you need to bowl. You've got a packed offside field, long off cover, deep extra cover, point, backward point, and a short third man. That's how well field placed are you on the offside, but batting has been top notch. Rivudas Gupta has by far been the class batter. Over cover he goes. There's a man in the deep. Well fielded. Great effort. I think they'll come back for 2 though. It's a good effort there in the first place. Couple of runs. The scoreboard moves ahead now. 163 for 3. On the onside, there's long on, deep mid wicket, deep backward square leg. The 3 fielders on the leg side, all on the boundary. Down the ground, Ribu. Will this be caught? Oh, almost a one-handed stunner at long on, almost completing the catch. It goes towards the fence, but the effort was 10 out of 10. Honestly, not an easy catch running forward, especially running sideways and running forward at the same time. Ribu, the bat kind of turned in his hand. Oh, almost he pulled off the catch of the tournament. Ribu gets 4 more. He's on 83 now. Moves to 84 with that single of 51 deliveries. What a knock he's played today, Ribu Das Gupta. Can he get to 100? He still has time. Has the overs. Last ball of the over. 168 for 3. Certain pressure on the bowler as well when you see Ribu striking the ball that way. Must be very overwhelming to be bowling to such an onslaught. That's much better. Romit ends the over. 168 for 3 after 18. outside off stump. He lets it go, and that will be a wide. Vishal bowling outside off stump. Cannot bowl there for the extra runs. Need to keep it tight here. Last couple of overs. But Ribu's not going to hold back. It's in the air. Man under it. And he completes the catch. A very good running catch. Really, really good catch. Don't know what he's complaining about, but he's genuinely taken one of the better catches that you'll see across that circuit. 4 down, 169. What a knock it was, though, from Ribu. Pulling it away towards mid wicket and running forward. Rahul completes the catch. That's it very well into the offside. New batter is Rayed. Punches it towards deep extra cover. He's a good batter, Rayed. Can bowl those crucial overs as well. Handy player. He's a certain leader in the team. Need those leaders in the dressing room time and again to uplift the morale of the team. Vishal will continue. He opened the bowling. And that's a good ball. Well kept by Manan as well. Good stuff going on here. Good cricket all round. Needs to be slightly more economical. Outside off, that's been slapped away into the offside. That's going to race away towards the fence. What a hit from Abhimanyu. Just see him bat that way. Inspirational stuff here. Holding his pose, and that's magnificent boundary here. Last ball of the over. The penultimate over. In the air. It's in the gap again. Will this be another boundary? Not quite. A couple of runs. End of 19. 176 for 4. Last over of the innings. Romit, first ball, hit down the ground. Fielder. Oh, it's gone into the gap. For a fraction of a second, I thought the fielder was interested there. But the man had long gone. Was a bit too straighter, to say so. 180 comes up. What a score they've got off to. A very good score here. The way they started, they were aggressive. And Rayed, he's here to bat. in the final over. I'm sure he's going to be hitting a few more out of the ground because he's a talented batter. Can Romit get his team back into the game? That's a good shot into the onside again. The call is for two. They will push. Well, run out chance at the non-strikers end. Ryan. Oh, I think he's back home, is he? Yes, he is. Go straight to the man. Ryan is very quick between the wickets, mind you. But I think Abhimanyu was always thinking of taking a single, nothing more than one. 181 for 4. 4 balls remaining. How many more can the Jbcn Avengers score from here? In the com box, getting predictions of 190. Oh, good delivery. Really well bowled. That one kept slightly low as well. So not easy to get away with such deliveries. Last 3 balls of the innings. Abhimanyu, can he clear the boundary this time? Yes, he can. Yes, he certainly can. What a strike over. Long off. Just look at the technique behind that stroke. It was not a slog. Look at that. Very good hands, good bat speed. Got the elevation, got the distance. Gets a maximum here. 187 for 4. 2 balls still left. .187 for 4. 2 balls left, change in ball because that ball was demolished, thrown out of the ground. That's how good the hit that was. Abhimanyu. And he's got in the very next ball. Perfect comeback. Romit gets his man. Huge 6 of the previous one. And a wicket of the very next one. .187 for 5. Last ball of the innings. In the air. Will this be caught? Difficult chance. High in the air. Oh, and he's dropped it. They will get a couple of runs. Are they going to come back for 3? 2 is what they get. Run out. Riot at the last ball. 189 is what they get. 190 will be the target for the Jns Supremos when they come out to bat.
Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1.
I'm back in the com box and it's a huge wicket. Let's see that again. As soon as I held the mic, I saw the bails getting dislodged and the first wicket goes down. What a start this has been for the Jbcn Avengers. 5 for 1. They've taken the opening wicket already. Five for 1. Raid. Oh, good ball again. That one came back in, darting to the right hander. Run out chance at the non-striker's end, but a good early call of no. Abhishek is the new batter in. 5 for 1. Last ball. Abhishek in the air, over the top. One bounce for great end to the over. Wicket of it, but a boundary to end the over. 9 for 1. Just look at that shot. Moving away. Foot moved out and a boundary over mid off for 4. Pratik Chitalia. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's the outside edge. Wasim Lashkaria cannot keep him out of the game. Just look at that delivery again. It's a magnificent delivery outside off stump. Takes the outside edge. And that's a huge blow. The captain departs. Caught behind. Second wicket down. 9 for 2. Wasim Lashkaria. He can never put a foot wrong in a game. Outstanding player. Manan Gandhi, the keeper batter, is now out there in the center, but well, it's been smooth sailings for the Jbcn Avengers so far. They've dented the batting lineup. And look at that first ball, Manan trying to paddle the ball outside off stump. Throw at the striker's end, but they've crossed over. Shuffling way too across, Manan. And that's what you'll expect when a player like Manan comes. He's an outstanding batter. Does all the unique things, peculiar in his own sense. 10 for 2 the score. 180 required now. It's a huge total. 190 is the target set. So it's not going to be easy to chase it down. Although the Jns Supremos are a powerhouse of a side. They can do it. If someone can, it's always them. And look at that. Shots like that. That's what you need, Abhishek. All the way. Maximum 6 runs. Exquisite pickup stroke over long on. Over deep mid wicket. First of the innings and hopefully first of many for the Jns Supremos. Wasim Lashkaria, can he make a comeback here? Here he goes. Outside edge. Oh, difficult chance. Evades the keeper. Goes for 4. 6 and a 4 of the next ball. Great cricket going on. Last ball of the over. Been an eventful over this wicket. 6-4. Wide this time. Wasim slightly straying in line. He's a tremendous talent, Wasim Lashkaria. Plays regularly around the year across different venues and is always consistent when it comes to performance with the bat, with the ball. 21 for 2. Here he goes again. This time slightly wavered on that occasion. But the white ball given by the umpire. Cannot bowl extras in the power play. You have to keep it tight. And Wasim must not be happy with himself because he's such a good bowler. Last ball of his first over. 13 coming off it. Can he finish it well? Oh, he certainly can. End of the over. 2 gone. 22 for 2. The Jns Supremos. Start of the third over here. Raid. Oh, down the leg side. That's well kept. The keeper did really well to get a hand on it. Was angling onto the pads. White ball indicated by the umpire. Plus a single here. Third game on this ground in the day. Different pitches being used for the different games. 24 for 2. Abhishek on strike now. Again outside off stump this time, trying to cut the ball. Will be a dot ball. Need to keep going after the bowling, in the power play you need to get at least 70, 60, 70 runs to lay the foundation of the run chase. 24 for 2 the score. Another fantastic delivery. trying to heave the ball into the onside. That's a dot ball. This is just what you expect out of a player like Ryan. When he's out there in the middle, he wants to always have a go at the batter. He'll not let him breathe for even 1 second. At the same time, Abhishek is that sort of a batter who wants to take the attack to the opponents. Knowing that it's a huge score that they're chasing, he will try to go all guns blazing in this first 6 over spell. Again, trying to slog the ball. Again, it's a play and a miss. It's been a hat trick of dot balls here. Okay. 24 for 2. Still 3 balls left in the over. Ryan, can he pick up another wicket here? Oh, good delivery. Another dot ball here. Couple of balls remaining still. It's been a top over this by Ryan. Wide, but after that, he's really put the pressure. On Abhishek. Now Abhishek, what's he got in store for us? Another dot ball, trying to cut the ball this time. It's a great length at which Raid is bowling, the line as well, and he's got some pace, Raid. So it's not going to be easy to negate a bowler of his quality. Last ball of the over, 24 for 2. It's been an outstanding over. Inside edge. Oh, that was so lucky. Inside edge for Abhishek. It goes towards the fence for 4. At the end of 3 overs, it's 28 for 2 then. Slip in place now. Wasim Lashkaria to Manan. Backed off side field when Wasim is bowling. He's usually attacking the stumps at all times. At the same time, he can swing the ball away as well at times. Primarily an in-swing bowler. Look at that. Perfect length. Well played by Manan. Beautiful technique behind the shot. Need a lot of runs to hunt this total down. The Jns Supremos, they've got off to a decent start when you talk about the runs, but sadly they've lost a couple of wickets. So not too sure what's going on in Manan's mind here. Full toss, and that's a fantastic shot. Getting down on one knee, picking a spot mid wicket, and that's 4. Look at that again. Low full toss, got under the ball, and he deposits it towards the fence for 4. 32 for 2. Outside off, that's been crunched into the offside this time. Smart batting here from Manan, waiting for the ball to come out of the bat, and you can see that he held his position after he finished the shot in no hurry. 36 for 2. It's exactly what you expect of a player like Manan in the top order. Can Wasim get a wicket here for his side? It's it for 2 for Wasim. He'll surely look to come back here. Slight misfield towards mid-off, but it will be a dot ball. Yes, it is a dot ball. Really well bowled this time, back of a length, and not enough room to play the cut shot. Well, another tremendous shot by Manan. It was a bit uppish, just past the man at mid-off. Third boundary in the over, and this is quality hitting from both Manan and Abhishek. They're trying to go after this bowling attack in the power play. They want to get as many as they can, as quickly as they can. Last ball of the fourth over. Goes down, goes long, goes for 6. End of the over with a huge maximum. 4 gone. Beautifully played. Look at that. Excellent. 46 for 2. 46 for 2. Right. Into the third over. This time it's a catching opportunity, and he'll not drop that. He'll never drop that. A wicket against the run of play. Raid always leads his team whenever he gets the chance to, with example. And that is a brilliant delivery. Back of a length, hit the handle part of the bat, sticker part of the bat, and a comfortable cotton bowled by Raid. 46 for 3. 46 for 3. New batter is Lavesh. First ball, what a delivery by Raid. That ball came back in sharp, and Lavesh did really well to get some bat on it, because sometimes when you're just out there as a new batter, your lack of footwork, your lazy body maybe can be the reason for your downfall, but not Lavesh. He was completely prepared for the in-swinger, and he did really well to get bat on it. Fifth over in progression. It is the power play, so Been a good start here, scoring wise, but wicket wise, I think it's been an utter chaos in the dugout of Jns Supremos. They've lost three early crucial wickets. Last one being really a piercing in the heart because Abhishek was looking so good out there. Pressure of the last over might have got the better of him this time. Tucked away into the onside will be a single. Getting off the mark now, Lavesh. Going to be a fun competition between Raid and Manan. Forty-seven for 3. Oh, he's paddled the ball away. He's paddled it away. Fine. For 4. The 50 comes up with that boundary. Really well executed. Raid is a tremendous bowler who bowls some darting in swingers. This one was outside off stump, which was picked up beautifully by Manan. Gets yet another boundary for himself. 50 comes up. Crucial time to get 50 as well. Here goes Raid again. Oh, what a yorker. Again, it's been squeezed away. Well, talk about fortune. Talk about agony on the other end. Fortune for the batter, agony for the bowler. And a boundary for the team here. Oh, so close. An outstanding delivery. A magnificent yorker by Raid has been squeezed away by Manan because he got his bat down in time. And when the luck is your way, things certainly seem to serve the purpose. 55 for 3. Last ball. Last ball of the over. 55 the score. Goes into the onside. It's in the gap. And that's gone for 4. So a very bittersweet over this for Rai. He picked up a wicket, but he's been hit for a few runs. Ends the over the boundary. 5 gone. 59 for 3. .59 for 3. Last over of the power play. Karthik is going to be the bowler. Lavesh on strike. Well bowled. Played with soft hands, looking for a quick single. And that's good cricket all round. He's taking those singles comfortably here, Lavesh. Giving the strike to Manan, showing a lot of quality here. These two batters, especially when you talk about Manan, the way he's approached the innings, the way he's got the boundaries time and again. Is the paddle shot really well, so that has been a game changer for him. Slight adjustments to the field. There's fine leg on the boundary, and A man at deep mid wicket as well. There's a strong onside player, Manan. Short ball into the offside. Well fielded. Really well fielded. I think it was Zefa with a dive to his right, saving a certain boundary if it would have crossed him over. Goes down the ground. Came off the bottom of the bat. Run out chance at the non-striker's end, but good early call from Manan not to take that run. Tried to hit the ball a bit too hard, I think, on that occasion. Went straight towards mid-on. They need a wicket here, especially that of Manan. Because the way he's batting, you never know. Oh, that's a good ball again. Trying to cut the ball this time into the offside. Plain a miss. Beautiful length. Packed offside field. Mid off covers, extra cover point, backward point, short third, all inside the circle. And on the onside, there's mid on, along with deep fine leg and deep mid wicket. 60 for 3. Oh, look at the carry again. The carry. This is extraordinary spell of bowling from Karthik. I'm sure he'll be looking back at these videos, and he must be so delighted with the kind of pace that he's generated in this over. It is the first over that he's bowling, but it's the last over of the power play, so it's extremely important not to concede runs when the batters are expected to score big. Oh, and just as I said, it's a wide ball gone through the hands of the keeper. That's been well cut out by the man at fine leg, and they will come back for 2 as well. So wide plus 2. 4 of the over. That's much better. Brilliantly bowled. End of the over. End of the power play as well. 6 overs, 63 for 3 are the Jns Supremos. Change in bowling. Spinners into the attack. Vineet first ball after the power play. Then a miss outside off stump. 63 for 3 the score. Field restrictions are lifted, so we'll be having the opportunity to have a go. Covers point, backward point, and short fine leg inside the circle. Play towards backward point. More of a short third man sort of a region there. Deep extra cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, and deep backward square leg on the boundary. 64 for 3. Manan goes into the offside straight towards cover. He's a good bowler, Vinny. He's got a very unique sort of an action, but when the ball releases off his hands, it always pitches in the right areas, has the adequate amount of pace on it. As a spinner, you need to realize what pace at which you're bowling. Look at that. Again, a good delivery. It goes down the ground. Well fielded, couple of bounces towards long off. Did really well. Just a single. Appreciated by the bowler as well. 65 for 3. Oh, that's much better. Look at the length as well. For all the youngsters watching right now, this is exactly the length where you have to bowl in the middle overs. It's enough pace as well, but not quick enough for the batter to guide around square of the wickets. Last ball goes across the line. There's a man there. Well fielded. Really well fielded. End of the over. A magnificent over. 3 runs of it. It's 66 for 3 after 7. Seven overs, 66 for 3. Karthik will continue. He bowled a magnificent first over, just 4 runs of it. Power plays over, field restrictions are lifted, so it'll be a little better for him. Is that the outside edge? Appeal, but the umpire says not out. It's completely squared up there. Lavesh had no clue where the ball was going after pitching because he thought that the ball is coming back in and the ball just jagged back away from the right hander. Covers, point, short fine leg and mid wicket inside the circle. Long on, deep backward square leg. Long off, deep extra cover and deep third man. Again, that extra purchase of the turf, that carry is really taking the batters by surprise here. Tremendous cricket going around here at the Fatima cricket ground. 66 for 3. $124 needed of 12.4. Not going to be an easy chase here. Certainly an uphill challenge. Cuts away into the offside, looking for a quick single. He'll get it. Great running between the wickets. Manan is back on strike, and in the past couple of overs, I think Manan has become a little more reserved in his stroke play. Otherwise, the kind of start that he gave, felt that he'll not hold back even one bit. Trying to play it across the line this time. Another dot ball. His fantastic bowling. He's picked up from where his teammate has left off in the previous over. Vineet. Because the way Karthik is bowling, extremely economical. 2 balls remaining in 2 balls to go. 67 for 3. Look at the pace on that one. This is great pace generated by Karthik. By the time Manan tried to play that shot, the ball was already in the keeper's hands. 67 for 3. Last ball of the over. Just one run in the over. Imagine. And that was much needed. That was certainly very much needed. Tucked away beautifully into the onside by Manan. Look at that. Shuffling across. And a full toss had to be put away. And he did. End of the over. 8 gone. 71 for 3. Vineet will continue. He had an outstanding first over. Tremendous bowler, this guy. Can he continue? Here's a good run. Lavesh is on strike. He's got to go big in this over, Lavesh. Look at that ball. Brilliant length again. Trying to cut the ball into the offside, but the ball just skidding through the surface. The length is of the utmost importance here by Vineet. Inside edge. That's going to be a couple of runs. There's no one there at short fine leg. Don't know if they'll get 3 here. Manan wanted a third, but the throw was a good one from the boundary. 2 runs taken. $73 for 3. 117 to win of 11.4 overs. Oh, that's another good one. Well bowled. Well kept as well behind the stumps. That one kept slightly low. Dot ball. Crucial dot ball in the game. $73 for 3. Cuts it away into the offside this time. Just a single again. So with the singles, I think there's no damage done. The Jbcn Avengers will be pretty happy giving away those singles as long as the boundaries seem to dry up. And for Manan, I think it's all the more pressure because the fellow teammate, the non-striker, also needs to score those big runs. This is exactly what will happen then. He'll try something unorthodox that could lead to his dismissal. That's a good ball again by Vineet. It's really well bowled. Last ball of the 9th over. 74 for 3. Under edge, back to the bowler. 9 gone. Tremendous. 74 for 3. 74 for 3. Last over before the drinks break. Karthik continuing. Goes down the ground and eats it well enough. Gone for 4. Great stroke by Lavesh. Was much needed from his bat. Straight down the ground. Slight misfield for 4. Another Yorker. They're wanting 2, is it? There's no 2 there. Straight to the fielder. Only a single. Manan is on strike. Important to get him back on strike as much as he can. $79 for 3. Manan must be feeling some sort of pressure here. Oh, and trying something very unorthodox. That's well fielded at short final. Good field placement, in fact. Kudos to the captain here. Wasim Lashkari has kept a perfect field. Wasim and Raid, 2 leaders in the team. 80 for 3 the score. Three balls remaining. 80 for 3. Oh, he goes in the air. Fielder. Oh, he did really well to cover that ground. But unfortunately, he could not complete the catch. But an effort was worth applause. Look at that, Lavesh. Inside out. Up in the air. Great effort. Although a dropped catch, but a difficult chance. Couple of runs taken. 82 for 3. That's much better by Karthik. That is much better. Bowling wide outside off stump, not allowing the batter to hit him down the ground. Last ball before the drinks break. There'll be a quick drinks break on field. Players can re-energize and strategize after this ball. Cuts it away into the offside, and that's a dot ball. So good end to the over. 82 for 3 after 10. We'll have a quick drinks break on field.
Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1.
10 overs, 82 for 3. Quick drinks break and time to now get back to action. We have another game after this one. Halfway point in the second innings. 82 for 3. Manan 37 for him. Lavesh on 19. Mudassir into the attack, first ball outside off stump, and it's a wide. Can Mudassir strike for his side? He's a experienced bowler. Starts off with a wide, but he will be looking to take wickets here. And he's got him. Well, he's got him straight away. Just what I was talking about. He'll be looking to take wickets. He's here to take wickets, and he's certainly taken the biggest wicket of the game. Jns Supremos have lost their main man. Manan, he's out. New batter in is Navratan. In at number 6. Mudassir has just picked up an extraordinary wicket here for his team. Oh, that's another good delivery. What a bowler this guy. Not sure why the captain did not give him earlier. Super bowling 2 dot balls, out of which one was a huge wicket. He'll be looking to put the pressure on these new batters. Lavesh, 15 of 19. Navratan has just come into bat. He's got him. He has got him. Look at that. Mudassir. He was the man. He was the missing puzzle for the Jbcn Avengers as Navratan uses his feet, goes down the ground and will completely miss the line of the ball. Wicket number 5 goes down. This is only an utter chaos. Oh, completely missed that one. 83 for 5. New batter in is Rahul. Rahul Agarwal, the new batter, coming at number 7, 83 for 5. The team is in utter chaos and turmoil at the moment. The Jns Supremos, they're a very strong unit, but today seems to be an off day for the batters. So far, Mudassir, who's done exceptionally well this time outside off stump, has been cut away into the gap. What a way to get off the mark, Rahul. Opens the count with a boundary. Short and wide, slight bit of room, and he gets 4. Great stroke. Mudassir won't be happy with that. He's bowled so well until now. That ball was a little uncalled for because Mudassir is really troubling the batters when he's pitching it in and around the off stump. Getting the ball to turn as well. Pulls it away into the onside, just past the man at mid wicket. It was in the air for a while. They're going for the second as well. Are they getting 2? Yes, that's excellent running. Thought there was only a single there, but they managed to come back and get 2 runs. Mudassir, 2 wickets in his first over. Tremendous start for him. Goes down the ground. Has he got enough of it? Oh, not quite. I think that's been dropped as well. Raid at long on. Could have been 3 wickets in the over had he collected the catch. 11 gone. It's 90 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Short ball pulled away into the onside. There's a fielder there. No run of that. Well fielded. Vineet has been economical today. Not got a wicket, but extremely economical. I think that's the quality of spin bowling that they have. Vineet and then Mudassir comes in and takes wickets. Another good delivery. This one away from the hitting zone of the batter. 91 for 5. Bowling dot balls after dot balls is Vineet. Driven firmly down the ground. Will be a single. I think the Jbcn Avengers are in complete control of this match right now. Supremos lost early wickets, hit a few boundaries here and there. Manan was looking very positive along with Abhishek at one point, but then since Abhishek's wicket, I think the run rate went down. The opportunities of getting those boundaries also were a little scarce. Now a miraculous innings is what the Supremos need. Upish again into the offside for a single. Oh, just over the bowler's head. Well played. But he'll only get a single. Straight towards the fielder on the boundary. End of 12. It's 95 for 5. 12 overs, 95 for 5. Start of the 13th over. 8 remaining, 48 balls to go, and 95 to win. So it's a humongous chase right now for the Supremos. He's played into the onside. Are they going to come back for two? The call is for two. They should come back for two. The throw at the striker's end. Close call. Umpire says not out. Took an inside edge. Rahul scampering back to the striker's end. 97 for 5. Half the side back into the pavilion for the Jns Supremos. Can Rahul take his team home? In the air. It's in the gap. They should run two, but they decide to settle for one here. Again, good to see Rahul showing some signs of intent, using his feet, trying to disrupt the line and length of the bowler. Need to do something out of the ordinary to get your team in the game. Oh, that's a good ball. Waiting for the umpire's call. Not out, says the umpire. That was close. Really close. So wide down the leg side. That's a loopy delivery down the leg side, and it's going to be a wide. Oh, he goes in the air, almost back to the bowler. Would have been a close call. Couple of meters here and there. Well bowled. 100 comes up though for the Jns Supremos. 100 for 5. Short ball, he's carried away into the offside. Only a single then. Last ball remaining. Tossed up. Goes down the ground. There's a man there. But it'll fall short of him again. End of the over. 13 gone. It's 102 for 5. 14th over, first ball, driven firmly down the ground, will be a single. Outside off stump, that's a good delivery. Dot ball. We need new introduction into the attack. Good ball, that's a very good delivery. Saw him dance down the track, bowled further wide, so it will be a dot ball. Short ball, upish, it's in the gap, racing away towards the fence. Good fielding there, very good fielding. I think it's Karthik on the boundary. Going to be a couple of runs, but brilliant fielding, great footwork there on the boundary. Two taken. Oh, that's a good delivery again. That's a dot ball. That'll be the end of the over. 14 gone, 105 for 5. That's a back foot punch. It's in the gap. And that's gone for 4. The 15th over has begun with an exquisite boundary of the back foot. Really well punched. Waited for the ball to come on the bat. And just see that. Brilliant timing. Short ball. Pulled away. All the way for 6. Is this the over? That'll bring them back into the game. It's a short ball. Waited for it. He pulled it into the leg side. And it goes for a huge maximum. This is just the temperament that you need to show in such situations. And it's good to see that they have taken the early route. Lavish. Great hit for 6. outside off. This will be a wide. Yes, that's a wide. Mudassar, two very good wickets he took in the first over, but then since then it's not been economical enough for him. 116 for 5 the score. Tossed up, he goes into the onside. That's well hit. Straight towards Raed, who does extremely well to collect the ball. Going to be just a single. 73 needed of 33. It's still not impossible, I'd say. It's still very much possible in a game of cricket. It's all about going that extra mile. Yes, Raed has hurt himself in that process. Looks to be in some pain here. Oh, good delivery. Tossed up. Rahul drives it into the offside. They'll get a single though. And singles, well, it's important, yes, but the boundaries are all the more important here in this situation. They need fours, they need sixes, as many as they can, as quickly as they can. 118 for 5. Couple of balls remaining. Has been guided towards short fine. Oh, what an effort that. I think it'll be a couple of runs. But what a dive that was. Great slide to save a boundary. Applauded by the keeper as well, as you can see. One last ball remaining in this over. Last ball of the over. Oh, he's pulled it away into the onside as he found the gap. There is a man there. Will he be able to cut it off? He does really well. Good work. To end the over. 122 for 5 at the end of 15. 68 to win of 30. Well fielded by Vineet. 16th over of the innings. Well played into the offside. Looking for two, and they'll come back for two. That's great running between the wickets. A couple of runs taken by Rahul. Good technique on that cover drive as well. Oh, he goes in the air. Has it gone all the way? Oh, it's been dropped. Dropped catch, and I think he's hurt himself. Just went through the hands. I hope he's all right. Seems to fight the pain. These are all fighters here. They're not going to flinch away. I think it's bleeding, is why he's walking off. Hope he gets the medical help quickly. 126 for 5. He's taken a quick break. That injury this time, he's paddled it away. In the air. In the gap. Will it go all the way? Does it have the legs? I don't think so. It'll be cut off. Oh, that was close. Rahul, for a fraction of a second, he thought the 3 is on, but only a couple. Two balls left in the over. Neat. Hit over cover. There is a protection in the deep. There is a man in the deep. And they will come back for 2. Good running between the wickets. Slightly expensive this over. 6 of it only though. Still. 8 in fact. 8 of the over. Apologies. Still a ball left. Neat. Good ball. End of the over. 16 gone. It's 130 for 5. Played into the offside. So 13, in fact, 16.1 overs have been bowled. 3.5 overs remaining. That's just 23 balls to go. 59 to win. Vineet into his final over. Good shot, but only a single. Singles won't do any damage. Rahul Agarwal looking positive. Required rate has gone to over 15 runs and over, touching 16 now, as you can see. 132 for 5. What a spell has been from Vineet. Tight bowling. There are two Vineets in the side. One is a spinner, one is a medium pacer. Spinner has been extremely economical. Go for it is the call from the dressing room. Just go for the big hits is what they're claiming, but looks to be a very uphill task now. The run rate is over 16. 3 balls, 3 singles. And he's gone. He's gone. Vineet gets his wicket. Finally, he was looking for one. He's bowled exceptionally well. He's got a breakthrough for his of his bowling. .133 for 6. New batter, a left-hander. Tanmay. Oh, that's a good ball again. Play and a miss. Inside edge, in fact. I did not know where the ball went. It is a single. Tanmay Godiawala is the new batter. Lavesh 36 of 33. Played a fighting knock so far, but boundaries have evaded him. Another good delivery. There's an appeal for leg before, and the finger goes up. The umpire's given him. Vineet gets another one. Ends his spell with 2 for 15 in the 4 overs. Exceptional bowling. 7th wicket goes down for the Jns Supremos. 134 for 7. Varun is the batter here. He's got a couple of runs, got off the mark now. Gets into the onside. Lot more needs to be done in the game. They need 53 of 15 deliveries. Chase doesn't seem possible here. The kind of situation that they are in. Again, he's locked it into the onside. Are they going to run two? We'll have to wait and see. Not quite. Just a single. Tanmay. He's going to be on strike. The required rate, just go and see it. It's 22.2. It's going higher and higher with each passing dot ball because you need to hit sixes and fours. It's been a tremendous performance here by the Avengers. The Supremos won the toss, selected to field first. They did well for the larger part of the middle overs in the first game, but in the first innings, apologies. But when you evaded them, this is down the leg side, so wide. It's going to go all the way for four, so it's four wides. Bonus runs. The 19th over, 45 of 11. It's a certain win here for the Avengers. What a performance they've put in. Tremendous. Well fielded, back past to the bowler Karthik into his final over. He's been quick, he's been good. He's got a shorter run up. He's not that tall as well, but the release point and the speed with which he comes in towards the crease is just phenomenal. 10 balls remaining, last 10 balls. 45 more needed. It's going to do a world of good to the confidence of the Avengers. Another dot ball, well done on off his own bowling. Three balls left in the over. Three balls remaining. Short ball, he's clobbered it into the onside. That's a huge hit for six. Really well played. Maximum. Another slow delivery. He's gone down the ground. Completely mistimed that one. Straight towards long on. Mathematically, they've won the game now. Avengers. Well, I've been informed that there's still one ball remaining in the over. 38 to win of 7. Still possible mathematically. As some may say, 7 sixes can win them the game. There are people here in the com box who claim that they can hit 7 sixes of 7 balls. But it's easier said than done. Tanmay. Oh, he's got him. Wicket of the last ball of his spell. 19 gone, 152 for 8. Oh, it's in the air. Into the offside. This is the last over. Need to get as many as they can. That's good running because the lesser the margin of defeat, the better your net run rate. So it can really help in the longer run of the tournament. Couple of runs of the very first ball. 158 the score. Oh, great attempt there by Varun trying to play the switch hit over short third. It's going to be a dot ball. It's gone high in the air, and it's been dropped. Well, that was a relatively easier chance for we need to get a catch of his own bowling, but all the cameras are on him. Could have been a wicket for him. Goes over cover for another single, that's all. So two balls remaining. Last two balls of the innings. Well, that's the last ball of the innings. They'll come back for two, and it will be a win in the end. 31 runs victory here for the Jbcn Avengers. And the Supremos were completely outplayed in this game today at the Fatima cricket ground.